ya? So, we're gonna need to talk about this chapter with Jasmine because not only did I know you guys remember that we seen Ava at the hospital, which apparently she's trying to get pregnant. And from there, we somewhat promised her that we wouldn't tell her secret. But for some reason, we still haven't found out yet who have told her or told anyone about that situation that only Jasmine was supposed to know. It could be the doctor. She's still in checking on it, but who would have known? Who eavesdropped like Jasmine did? Maybe Ryan did. I don't know. I don't know. We still didn't find out. And to top it all off, the incident with Jasmine and Collin being inside of the break room having treats, and somehow his face fell in between his her bosoms, and I know it has to be Ava, and we're gonna find out this chapter, but Jasmine was framed. And it looked bad, and it was sent to every co-worker in the office, probably including Ryan. So I guess this episode is time to face what happened or what damage that has done. But we know Ava did it. We know it had to be her because she was already saying that we were the ones who told her secret. So let's get straight into it and see how much damage that has caused. Well, so in this story, we are on chapter 10 of it now. Can't remember how much chapters is within this story. I will look again and I will see. But as you can see, I'm kind of like hesitant and to get into this chapter because I hope that it didn't affect Jasmine and Ryan's relationship, especially the fact that there's a baby involved. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You've just discovered that an email was sent to the entire firm showing you and Collin in a compromising position. Mm-hmm. We've gotten that. What the heck? That was such an innocent moment, but it looks completely indecent here. You look you look around the office and notice everyone staring at you and whispering. Some of them don't even bother to lower their voices. I bet you that baby is Colin's. Little do you know, it's not. No wonder Colin's always staying to work late. Well, if that's what you guys want to think, go right ahead. As long as it doesn't come out that the baby's actually the head boss of this place. I can't believe this. I should. Oh, we're going to speak up for ourselves because this is a serious matter. So I'm using my diamonds for this. All right, that's enough. I can hear you. There's nothing between Colin and me. As if we believe that. You two spent a lot of after hours together. What? Just because Colin and I work late, so we have an affair? Do you mean that all that stuff here who work late are having affairs? Yeah. Do you? Do you think that everybody who works late here is having an affair? Do you? I didn't say that. You need to pay more attention to what you say and stop imagining things that don't even exist. Or I'm going to report you to HR for what you are spreading now. No, I was just making fun. Of course you were. Oh, now you're making fun because she was going to report you. It's just surprising how things can just turn around. But I'm glad I'm using my gems to stand up for Jasmine because we can't let that ruin her and Ryan's relationship. They have a baby. That, I don't know, we're still going to find out who did it. And then we're going to get on them. Making fun of whom? Your pregnant colleague? No, it's just then the man is blushing. The man is blushing and speechless at this moment. Ryan's office door opens and you look up to see Colin exiting, his face red in fury. I'm pretty sure he's just as mad as Jasmine because why not? He storms over to his desk, ignoring the others, then sits down to his seat, shaking slightly. Are you okay? I'm fine. Colin takes a deep breath, then turns to face you. Ryan wants to see you. Well, now we need to go explain to Ryan what has happened. Because I'm pretty sure if all the colleagues has gotten that email, so did Ryan. You take a deep breath, then head toward Ryan's office, sweating slightly from nervousness. Hopefully they won't ask me for gems because I just used it to stand up for myself and I don't have no more for this story. So, yeah. I hope Ryan doesn't think the photo is real. I should have asked Colin what he said. You reach Ryan's office and knock. Come in, Jasmine. You enter Ryan's office and quickly shut the door behind you before you start rambling. Ryan, I can explain. It's not what it looks like. I dropped something in the break room and Colin and I both reached for it at the same time and we collided. Jasmine. I had no idea someone took a photo, but it was an innocent accident. I know, Jasmine. I am so glad that Ryan is just so understanding. I love that about him. He is a keeper. I love that about him. He doesn't jump to conclusions. He's the type of person that would ask first or have you explain first. And I love that. I love that. Ryan places his hand reassuringly on your shoulder and gives you a gentle smile. Colin already explained everything to me. Oh, then why am I here? I wanted to make sure you're okay. I love I love that about him. That photo was clearly sent maliciously, so I wanted to make sure it hadn't affected you. Well, I won't let some silly rumors bother me. The other employees are saying some nasty things. Should I? That would be like Jasmine is snitching on the other colleagues. Uh, we'll just say we won't let silly rumors bother her because obviously it didn't. It did, but it didn't. Good. I'm sure this will all blow over soon. I promise you, I'll get to the bottom of this and I'll find out who sent that photo. Please. Because I already have a feeling that it's Ava. But go right ahead and do your research. You find out yourself so that Jasmine don't have to tell you who she think it is. And then now you can see the true side of Miss Don't Change her purple dress. Ryan, I think that Eva could be behind this. Well, I guess Jasmine just says it anyway. But Eva, I know you two don't exactly like each other, but do you really think she could do something like this? Yes, I do. Yeah, we had a bit of a run in recently, and she accused me of doing something that I didn't. I wouldn't be surprised if this is her way of getting back at me. If Eva is the person behind this, then her days at this firm are numbered. She definitely won't be allowed to stay. Great! Thank you. You give Ryan a small smile, then you let out a sigh as you think about your colleagues waiting just outside the door. I guess I should go back to my desk. You can go home if you'd like. You're going through a lot right now and you're heavily pregnant. That sounds good right about now. Just go home, relax. He's giving you that ticket to go home. Take it. No, it's okay. This is something I need to deal with. Jasmine. All right, I'm proud of you, beautiful. But if you change your mind and you want to go home, just let me know. Will do. Once I leave Ryan's office, everyone's going to stare at me. I should show them that I don't care what they think. And I need to respond to Ryan's trust and don't let the bad guys win. Come on, Jasmine. Don't be defeated by this nonsense. Chin up, keep smiling. You can do this. I will. I already stand up for myself already. So I don't have the gems for their stories, so you can't do it. You can, but you're not going to do it today. You keep your gaze down and avoid eye contact with everyone. It doesn't matter how I act, people are going to think what they like. Thanks for the concern, Ryan, but I'll be fine. You take a deep breath, then open the door to Ryan's office. Everyone in the office looks over and you can feel all eyes on you. Take a picture, it'll last longer. Why don't you? You lower your gaze and quickly make your way to your desk, trying to ignore the whispers. You know, if you all want to stare and gossip, you don't need to make it so obvious. You sink down into your seat and immediately turn your attention to your computer. I don't want to engage with anyone. Collin can handle himself. I just want to be invisible today. That's fine. You manage to get through the rest of the day without any major incident. Hey, Jasmine, packing up? You look up to Collin looking at you. Yeah, honestly, I don't feel like sticking around late today. I was wondering if you'd like to come to the bar with me. I'm not really in a bar mood. After people thought you were the baby daddy. Oh, he must not know that because he was in Ryan's office. I get that, but honestly, I have two reasons for inviting you tonight. Firstly, after everything that happened, I think you need to go out and get your mind off things. Secondly, I happen to know that some of our colleagues will be at the bar. This could be our chance to set things straight. Colin, how will going to a bar together set things straight? Sure, I guess I could use the change of scenery. I don't think this is a good idea. We're actually going to ask, how is this supposed to change and set things straight? We want to know that. I know it sounds strange, but I have a plan, Jasmine. I just need you to trust me. Fine, I'll come, but only because I really do trust you. We'll see what he got in store. Hopefully it helped. It might not. We don't know. If things are awkward, I'm just going to leave. Of course. Huh. What were you trying to say there? HON. What are you trying to say? Colin grins at you and starts packing up his own things. Come on, let's go get out of here. We'll see what his plans is and if it's gonna fix things or make things worse. You follow Colin to the same bar he took you to before, and just as Colin said, plenty of your colleagues are already there. As you enter the bar with Colin, your colleagues turn to stare at you. Colin, are you sure this is a good idea? Just trust me, Jasmine. Trust the process. Wait here. I'll be right back. Wait. Before you can say anything else, Colin walks over to the bar and starts talking to Andre, the bartender you met last time. A moment later, Colin walks over to the DJ booth and picks up the microphone. What is he doing? Uh, hey everyone. Some of you here know me, but most of you don't. I just have something I want to say to all the employees of Wilson Architect. You follow Colin's gaze as he turns to look at all your colleagues. What is he doing? I don't know if this might make anything. I don't know. I'm having a feeling that he's about to make things worse. Maybe it might get better. I don't know. Maybe I need to trust the process. But it already looks bad that they already thought that Colin was the baby daddy, and now they're showing up at a bar together. That already looks bad already. I came here with Jasmine tonight because there's a rumor that needs some explaining. As you all know, a picture of Jasmine and I in a compromising position was curated around the office today. It was a poorly timed photo of a completely innocent incident, and sharing it like that was just malicious. This is good. Everyone seems to be listening to Colin's every word. We hope so. Not that there's anything wrong with Jasmine, but I would never be caught licking her boobs or any other woman's. Is Colin gay? I think that's what he's about to say. Not licking her boobs or any other woman's because he's gay. Okay. I don't know why I already had that feeling, but the fact that what I felt is actually coming, well, I don't know yet. I don't know. Let me just continue reading. You notice your colleagues looking at each other in confusion as the bartender walks over and stands by Colin's side. Is he dating the bartender? Oh, the story has just gotten juicy. This will definitely help. Yes, it will. I have no doubt that this will help the rumors about Jasmine, because if he's going to say what I think he's going to say, it's not going to make things worse. It's not. It's basically, I feel like Colin is about to come out of the closet. I don't know. No, okay. Let's keep reading. Everyone, this is Andre, my boyfriend. I knew he was going to do that. Now, Colin, me, as a Christian, if that's what you feel is right, you do that. It is our job to tell you what is right from wrong. But if that makes you happy, you do that. I, on the other hand, anyway, let's read. Then Colin turns and kisses Andre, wrapping his arms around his neck. Oh my gosh, I had my suspicions, but I didn't want to assume. Yes, Jasmine, I've had my suspicions too, and it seemed like both our assumptions it has came to pass. Because I was shocked about it, but at the same time, I'm like, I felt that about him. It's like I felt it that he was that kind of way. I can't believe Colin just came out in front of everyone for my sake. Hey, it helped your situation, didn't it? Now that rumor can die. It would never be back up here again with you and Colin. Now they'll just go back to saying, who is the baby daddy then? Well, if they care. There's a stunned silence, then suddenly the audience bursts into applause. Andre and I have been dating for a while. They even have matching necklaces to prove it. Let's look. There's nothing going on between Jasmine and I romantically, and there will never be. Thanks, Colin. Thank you. Colin looks at you and winks with a cheeky grin on his face. Sorry, Darl. I know you love me. Huh? You roll your eyes and grin back at him before looking at your colleagues. They looked at you sheepishly, then some of them stand up and head over. Yeah, you better say sorry now. Sorry, I got out of control a little bit. Jasmine, I'm so sorry. It was silly of me to believe a rumor just based on a photograph. I'm not sure who sent the photo, but we'll help you get to the bottom of it. Thank you. That would actually be appreciative. Appreciate it. Y'all didn't hear the first. Yeah. Thank you. I understand. That's what she's going to say. We ain't even going to add fuel to the fire. We're just going to say, I understand. I mean, the picture was pretty. Huh? I mean, the picture was pretty damning. Collin starts to walk toward you, and your colleagues go over to speak to him. You look over at Collin and smile at him. I'll talk to Collin later. All our colleagues are in the way. After a few minutes, you excuse yourself and head to the bar and grab a soda. You smile as Andre and Collin kiss again, no longer trying to hide their relationship. Good for you guys. I'm really happy for Collin. They seem happy. You jump at the sound of Ryan's voice and turn around to see him smiling at you. Ryan! Why everywhere we go, Ryan seems to just pop up? Like he just pops up when you don't even know he's going to pop up. When did you get here? You scared me. When did you get here? That's what we want to know. Not that long ago, but I was here in time for Colin's speech. Collin actually suggested to me this morning that I come to this bar after work today. He was quite cryptic, so I thought I'd see why. So Collin really did have a plan. You look back over at the happy couple, then turn back to Ryan. He takes your hand and gives it a squeeze. Colin's very brave. I know, I'm really proud of him tonight. You're strong too, Jasmine. You're pregnant and you have a lot on your plate already. A rumor like that could have broken even the strongest of people, but you stayed strong and focused on your work. Ryan smiles at you and tenderly rubs your arm. But as strong as you are, sometimes I think it would be good for you to relax a bit and not put too much pressure on yourself. Yeah, meaning that she should have went home. But if she didn't, then this rumor would have never been fixed. So, in a way, it's kind of good that she did not go home. You're right. I've definitely been a bit tense lately. Ryan continues to rub your arm, then he steps toward you until he's close, that you can almost feel his breath on your lips. It's loud and crowded in here. Why don't we go back to my house to relax? Relax, right? Because I don't have gyms for you guys to get freaky, okay? You look at Ryan, you look at him knowing he's got something prepared for you. Don't he always? Sure, why not? I can use some relaxation now. Ryan's gaze darkened and he runs his hand over your backside, drawing you close. Then let's get out of here. After saying goodbye to Colin, Ryan drives you both back to his place. Your heart starts beating faster as he leads you into his house, the anticipation thick in the air. Oh, almost forgot. I've got my battle underwear here. Give me a second. Are you getting nervous? Ha, nice try. I'm going to show you what I've got. What I've got you. Close your eyes for me. Close your eyes for me, will you? Okay, I will do as you say. Don't say it like that, Ryan, because you're not a servant, okay? After Ryan closes his eyes, you start to take off your clothes. Okay? Are you changing? I thought I could have the honor to undress you. Don't worry, you will still have that honor. Now you need to decide what you are going to wear. I don't have any gems for the story. I used it to stand up for myself. Her normal underwear. What matters is me, not my underwear. Ryan comes to you. He spins you around and crashes his lip against yours as he pushes you back toward the bookshelf. You really do get undressed really fast. So what were you doing? When she was getting undressed, you were getting undressed? Jeez. You're really irresistible. You're really irresistible, Jasmine. Your back hits the bookshelf as Ryan starts to trail his kisses lower, his lips brushing over your cheek and jaw, then down your neck. You are excited, which makes your body long for more. I want his lips somewhere else. Ryan. Maybe when I have more gems. Maybe let that be your priority. I don't know. Hopefully you won't get into no more crap and then we can keep our gems, you know? So I guess we're turning Ryan down again. His naked body. You yawn and look at Ryan sheepishly. I'm honestly exhausted and I just want my own bed tonight. You know, at this point, Ryan is just gonna get tired of you just denying him. Maybe not. Maybe he likes that. Maybe he likes a challenge. I don't know. But eventually you're gonna have to give in, girl. Without gems. Because now I'm allowing you to do it because Ryan is a good guy. From what he has showed us, he is awesome. I understand. Can I drive you home? How did you get your clothes on that fast? It's it's all right. Stay with the others. Stay with the others. It's not that late, so I'll be fine. What others? This is his house. Ryan nods, but you can tell he's not really happy. Yeah, you denied him like the 50th time. All right, but message me when you get home. Or maybe he didn't want you to go out on your own because he feel like you would be safe if you with him, and that looks like the alley that you got in trouble in last time. Jasmine, you put yourself in a bad situation again. You leave the bar and decide to head home through the back streets where you got caught up with, what was their name again? Hooligan and the other one. As you enter the alleyway, overwhelming feelings of loneliness overcome you. I should have asked Ryan to come with me. And you leave in that, Jasmine. You leave in your pajamas. You're half naked and you leave. Was that smart? I suddenly feel really lonely and sad. You place your hand on your stomach and look down. It's almost as if my little butterfly is calling out for his father, her father. A few weeks later, you're at the office working on a new project when your office phone rings. You immediately recognize the number. It's the automobile company. Weird. I wasn't expecting them to call. Jeff, we're going to answer the phone for Jeff. Hello? Jasmine, it's Jeff from Parker's Automobiles. Of course, Jeff. How can I help you? Well, you can start by fixing this mess you created. But I thought you guys liked it, meaning that again. I think because we haven't seen Ava yet, I think she's behind every last thing that's happening right now. She must have changed something out or something. Cause I don't know, Ava. I don't. She's like doing some dirty work behind closed doors right now. What are you talking about? Take a look at your design. You made a huge mistake. It appears you swapped two numbers when labeling dimensions. No, Ava must have did that because that was the project that Ava and Jasmine was working on. Ava, Ava, Ava. What? I'm so sorry. I'll look into that right away. Are you sure? I never makes mistake. We would just say that the business person is always right. We know Ava did it. Well, at least I know. Maybe Jasmine don't, but we'll just say we're sorry and we'll look at it. Well, it's a bit late now. As a result, we're ordering too much of the wrong materials and we can't return it since the material was customized. So that's Ava's fault. So we're going to go talk to Ava and she can handle the consequences. Now we're stuck with a massive loss thanks to your incompetence. That isn't good. I'm so sorry, Jeff. I'm not sure what happened. Let me take a look and speak to Ryan and we'll figure this out. You better. You owe us a lot of money. My gosh. Ava owe y'all a lot of money because we worked on it together. Jasmine knows that she would never make that mistake, so it was Ava. You end the phone call and try not to panic. You pull your design up on the computer, and sure enough, the dimensions are wrong. I really don't remember doing this. Could it be pregnancy brain? No, it was your nemesis. But Ava was in charge of proofreading. If I missed it, surely she would have picked it up. No, not if she's trying to ruin your life, like when she took that picture. And obviously, she haven't showed her face yet in this chapter. You're trying to figure out what to do when your phone rings and you see Ryan's number pop up. We're answering the phone for Ryan. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Jasmine. I'm sure you know why I'm calling. Yes, we got the phone call as well. Can you come to my office immediately? I'll be right there. You end the call and take a deep breath. All right, time to see what Ryan says. Well, how can we accuse Ava if she was. I mean, we can say Ava was supposed to be the one proofreading or proof whatever she's supposed to have been doing. She could have changed it. You enter Ryan's office and find Eva already sitting there. Oh, now she shows up. She snickers at you, clearly enjoying your moment of shame. All right, Jasmine, now that you're here, we need to figure out what to do about our error.
What do you mean, our era? Jasmine is the one who messed up.
No, you're the one who did it. We know you did. Where have you been this whole episode? This whole chapter. Meaning that you took that photo too. And now you show your face. Now you show your face.
She clearly can't handle the pressure her here while pregnant.
Yeah, blame the pregnancy because obviously the pregnancy didn't change the dimensions. Eva, you were in charge of proofreading the design before it went to the client. This is just as much your fault as it is Jasmine's. Thank you. Eva's expression suddenly changes to one of shock, and you can't help but feel a little better. Yeah, I would feel better too after that. I'm really the one responsible for this, but I'm glad that Ryan isn't just blaming me. Ryan, Jeff was furious. He was, and he's been demanding 100,000 compensation. What? That's going to be significantly that is going to significantly eat into our profit. I'm hoping to come up with another solution. I need you to work on some measures for remediation. Hopefully, we can come up with something that won't cost us so much. Sure, I'm on it now. I'm on it right now. We didn't mess up. I don't know. It was Ava. We're not gonna take that blame. There has to be something we can do. Maybe there'll even be a way to rework the design so that the client isn't out so much money. I'll leave it up to you, Jasmine. Come up with as many ideas as possible. In the meantime, all three of us need to go apologize to the client. I think we should go there right away. All right, I'll go pack my stuff. You leave Ryan not to cry. Don't cry, girl. It's okay. Be tough. I really feel awful. I can't believe I screwed up this badly. You didn't do it. Ava did. She changed something. I feel it. She's been sabotaging this whole time. You head back to your desk and start to pack your things. Is everything all right? There was a huge error on the automobile design. Ryan, Eva, and I need to go apologize. Well, I hope everything works out. Collin grabs his bag and stands up. I have to head out early today, but if you need to talk, call me, okay? Thanks, Collin. Collin leaves and you continue packing your bag, trying to avoid how awful you feel. I'm starting to feel a bit sick. It's probably just because I feel so bad about what happened. Suddenly, a wave of nausea overcomes you, and you grab the edge of your desk to steady yourself, just as Eva walks over. Eva, don't say nothing to us, please. You already caused enough damage between the photo, because we know you did it, and now this. When Jasmine knows deep down that she doesn't make mistakes like this.
Are you alright?
Like you care. I'm okay. I just don't feel too good.
Ryan's already waiting for us downstairs, but if you're not feeling well, you should probably just go home.
Of course, that's what you would want, right?
Besides, Ryan and I don't have time to wait for you since we have a lot of explaining to do for the mess you've created.
You mean the mess that you have messed up?
You'd also probably put the client off. No one wants the stench of pickles filling their office.
Eva, you were responsible for proofreading. We did say, and I thought you agreed to be nicer. We did make an agreement, but then she already accused us, so we're not going to go with that option. So we're going to say you were responsible for proofreading because at the same time, she was responsible. We left it on her desk. While I agree I'm responsible for the numbering error, this isn't all my fault. The whole point of having a proofreader is to catch mistakes like that. Before you can finish your sentence, another wave of nausea overcomes you and you lower your head, your hands on your stomach. Wait, it shouldn't be time for her to go into labor yet, right? It shouldn't, no.
Ew, you're probably going to throw up. You also look like you're going to pop. Imagine if you gave birth in the meeting room.
Or maybe she's giving birth right now. Shut up. Eva lets out a shrill laugh that glares at you.
You really are useless. I'm going to tell Ryan that you didn't feel like apologizing.
Of course. And yet, again, you're still wearing that same purple dress. Before you can say anything, Eva twirls on her heel and stalks off. What a. Yet, you see. At least I know Ryan won't believe any lie she tells him. You watch Eva leave and your heart sinks. After all that work and effort, it looks like everything's just gone to crap. I'll never get that Golden Hammer award now, and I might have cost the firm hundreds of thousands of dollars. No, Eva. Tears start to roll down your cheek as you hold your stomach. A myriad of a myriad of emotions running through you. Eva's right about one thing. I really should go home. I don't feel so good. Since you're leaving a little early, there's no one around as you get into the elevator. I hope everything's going okay with the client. I really feel bad that I'm not there. Before the elevator starts to move, it suddenly jolts, startling you. Oh, to your relief, the shaking stops and the elevator continues its descent until it reaches the first floor. Just as the doors start to open, you suddenly feel a pain in your stomach. Oh no. Jasmine is definitely going into labor. She's going into labor and I know it. So we might be having a baby next chapter. And her water broke. That's water broke. You clench your stomach, then look down at the ground where there appears to be a puddle of water. Yep, Jasmine is about to have her baby. Oh my gosh, my water just broke. Yep, the story just ended, and Jasmine is feeling nauseous and in pain because they're about to have their baby. And Ryan doesn't even know. He's on his way to apologize to a client. So, should we let him continue to do that and meet us at the hospital? Which that's probably what's going to happen. But oh my gosh, they're going to have their baby. Their baby girl. If you didn't get what they were having, they are having a girl. Supposedly, they're supposed to be having a girl. That's what we found out. Hopefully, it didn't change out of nowhere because of the narrator just changing it. But as far as the story went, we've actually started out bad, not knowing what was going to happen with Ryan and Jasmine's relationship because of the rumor was going around. But we're happy that Collin fixed that for us, even though it took him coming out of the closet to do that. And we still didn't get evidence that Ava was the one behind the photo. And now needing evidence to who messed up the project. But I guess eventually whatever goes around comes around. And hopefully eventually that will come out. So that Jasmine won't be such this bad person. Or I wouldn't say she's a bad person, but I'm just saying that it won't fall on her. But they're gonna have a baby, so we're gonna actually see the baby next chapter. So if you did enjoy this chapter, please give this video a like. It will help my channel out so much. If you did not subscribe to the Rare Breed fam like Emily did, you need to, because Emily did it. She wanted to be a part of the Rare Breed fam, and I know you want to too. You want to as well. I need to speak proper. So don't forget to hit that bell button as well, because you don't want to miss another juicy story, and you don't want to miss Jasmine having her baby girl.